guys, today is one of those days, that time of the month. I may be tired, dark circle and everything, but that's not the point. I wanted to take you guys to a place that I used to live around here, and I just wanted to take you guys to a place that I almost bought back in 2019. If you guys know bubble tea, like the tea or smoothies with the little chewy, they call it what? Boba. They call it boba or tapioca. And I almost bought this place back in 2019, and then some happened, but I will go ahead and tell you guys the whole story. I just figured, let me just stop around here and see if the neighborhood changed. But because of the pandemic, there are many things that actually changed. So let's go.
This is so cute. Hi.
Thanks. How long have you guys been here?
Huh?
How long have you guys been here?
It was found like 3 years ago, and the workers have been here for like 1 year. Like
1 year. Guys, so basically this is the place, but it changed so much, like so much you won't even believe it. But basically I was gonna buy this place. The seating was different, was so different. Like now they have a couch, they have a boat for like picture, which is so suited for like Instagram. It was so different. If I have pictures, I will show you guys what this place used to look like. If you don't know, I'm addicted to like milk tea, smoothies, and the little chewy boba tapioca, those little chewy thing. I just ordered one. I'll show you guys that. But I was addicted to that, and I used to go like around Houston areas just to find what, you know, those tea house. They call it tea house or smoothie, whatever. So I used to go to different places because I wanted to see what it looks like, and if I have to do my own thing. I just want, because sometimes you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just copy and paste and make it, you know, look like you. So 2019, there was an old couple who had this place. They've had the place for over 10 years. And they were going to go on retirement. They were really older couple. I think they were Vietnamese. And I used to always come here and I would talk to them. And then at some point I told them I had told them that I opened a shop, my boutique in Cameroon. And I was actually looking to open something like that as well. And they were like, you know what? We're actually willing to sell the place. So we drafted the whole thing. I did some research because I wanted to know if it was a profitable business. At the time I was working as an auditor, and I had access to some information, some financial information. So I remember researching about the place. They were making, on good months, they were making like $30,000. And then I had asked about the staff, right? How much they pay the staff. They had part-time staff, people who would start in the morning. I think it was 1 or 2 people starting in the morning, and then starting at 2 p.m. there were other people coming in. And so I asked the whole thing, guys. I did my research, and I was so close to buying the place. 2019 I went to Cameroon twice because of the school and because of my store. So I remember when I went to Cameroon, one of those times that I went to Cameroon in 2019, the shop owner wanted to close the deal with me. And I was like, you know what? I have an event in Cameroon. I'm going to come back in December and we can actually close the deal. And he told me that if he finds somebody else, he's going to close the deal with the person. And I think at the time he wanted to sell the place for like $40,000. And I was willing to negotiate. Okay. I was willing to negotiate for like $35,000 at the time, with everything in it, like the chairs, the table, and everything. Thank you. So this one that I got is something, but it has taro. That's why it's purplish. It's really good. But anyway, so Yeah, I was gonna be settling with like, if you guys can hear the music, I'm sorry, but I was gonna be settling for like 35,000, and then I had just asked him to give me 2 months, right? Because we're in the month of October, and I wanted to come back like December, close the deal by January and whatever. So I go to Cameroon. I come back. I come back December 2019. I think towards the end of December, I stopped by, and then he had sold the space to somebody else. I didn't even see the old man anymore. I saw somebody else. It was so quick, guys, so quick. And I was so angry. I mean, I wasn't angry. I was angry at myself, right? I was angry at myself, but I was so disappointed. Even my parents, my mom, because my mom knows how, I used to love these places and how I always used to talk about, I'm going to do the same business in Cameroon. So if you guys are interested, you can actually make it happen wherever, it's back home to you. And my sisters were like, you know what, go for it. And then because I had looked at the financial statements and I saw that they were actually earning, they were having a lot of profits, not a lot, but 30 to 40,000 a month. That's good. That was really good. And they had sandwiches, they had those drinks, and then they had other additional, accessories, things that you can buy. So I was going to go through the same concept and change little things here and there. So December, I found out there's a new owner. I met the guy. We had a conversation. He was really nice. He just told me that he already has another tea house like this somewhere else, and this is going to be his third location. And I was bummed because I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. So coming a couple months later, right, 2020, March 2020, before the lockdown, before people had to quarantine, confine, all of these things, before the whole chaos, before the world went south. March 2019, I had stopped by, and the guy was like, I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to close the store because we won't be able to actually sell. So the store closed. I mean, by the time I left Cameroon, because I relocated back to Cameroon finally September 2020, and I think the shop was closed. And I never checked, I just knew that the guy had lost a lot of money because he was renovating the space when he had, when he signed the deal, he was renovating the space, he was changing the menu. I think he was also changing the recipe, because sometimes when you have a place like that, right, you can keep the recipe, because the good thing is that the old man gave me the recipe. He gave me the recipe how to make all of these drinks, who are the vendors, where they purchase, ingredients and all of these things. And it was going to be such a good business. But sometimes when something doesn't work out in life, thank God, because I would have gotten the place end of 2019, and then the pandemic was just 3 months later, like lockdown. Like, how was I going to be able to survive? I don't even know. I really don't know. So I think everything happens for a reason. For people who are trying to venture to other businesses, to things, like, don't ever lose hope, because there's a reason why. There's a reason why sometimes things don't work out the right way, and I don't regret it, because the guy who was here, who actually acquired the place, is no longer here. And now you can see how everything changed. I was asking the girl how long they've been here. I think they acquired the place, according to her, they acquired it 3 years ago, but they just started operating 1 year ago. So, yeah. Business is tough, and you cannot predict what's going to happen. You cannot predict that the pandemic was going to happen. Everybody was going to be on lockdown mode. Businesses were going to be closing, going bankrupt, and yeah. So, gosh, I thank God, because that was going to be a lot of money, all my savings, in order to actually get this place. Like, thank God I did not do it. Thank God I ended up just making the decision to actually go back to Cameroon and so forth. And one other thing is that if I had bought this place at the time, 2019, I wasn't going to be moving to Cameroon in 2020, okay? I was still going to be remaining here, because it was going to take me some time to get accustomed to the business, and then to hire the right people and get a manager who's going to oversee this place. So yeah, my return to Cameroon wasn't going to be in 2019. And if you guys watch my other video talking about what my uncle that I had hired as a head teacher, my uncle that was hired as a head teacher at my school, what he did to us back in September 2020, he didn't show up. So I think the school was going to go down. If you guys haven't watched the video where I was talking about mistake that I made you know, when I hired my uncle and things like that. You guys go ahead and watch that. And I was talking about, you know, you shouldn't work with family, and there are some exceptions whatsoever. So yeah, I feel like if I had remained here, not only was I going to lose money on this purchase, you know, because of the pandemic, but I was also not going to be able to make it back to Cameroon, which was going to make my school go down, because yeah, there was not going to be any parents enrolling the kids. I wasn't going to have a head teacher there, and then half of the staff, you know, if you guys watch the video, half of the staff knew that they were not coming back, you know, to work at my school, just because of the, you know, the wahala that my prior head teacher, aka my uncle, did to me, you know, trying to bring the business down. So sometimes things happen for a reason. That's all I wanted to say. Anyway, I just wanted to take you guys here just so I can tell you guys this little story. And then I'm still, somehow my parents are still telling me, when are you going to make this project happen? When are you going to make this project happen? Anyway, guys, I'm not feeling my best, so I'm going to go home and just chill. You know, I wasn't supposed to be out anyway, so I'm going to go home and just chill. But I'm really like, whew. I woke up this morning feeling like even my face, like it's just looking so, I'm really tired, guys. It's that time of the month, so much noise. I'm going to talk to you guys in the next vlog. If you guys have any question, let me know. Bye.